What's up, guys? I have a new video for you today of a knife that was included in a pass around group, and organized by Stasa23 on YouTube, and this is of the Bestech Hornet. And you know, it's one of those knives I've seen on the videos, and I was like, oh, this thing's terrible. But when I got it in hand, I was like, wow, it's pretty comfortable. But we'll get to that in a little bit. But I added another category in my knife reviewing categories, and it is the blade. So I want to talk. I felt like I was missing that in some of my other reviews. So the blade on this is a cleaver style blade, pretty flat right there, flat ground, high saber flat grind, made out of D2 steel, and pretty thick blade. Let's compare it to the Mannix. It is thicker than the Mannix. So because of the height, it does taper down pretty good. So that's the blade, made out of D2, and it does have satin flats and stone washing on the top part here. That's the blade. Deployment is by flipper tab. So you can flip it, or you can flick it with one of these holes. It's the middle finger flip, or you can use your thumb. It's such a big hole, you can stick your whole thumb in there. So it deploys very good. So, and action, as you can see, it is very good action on ball bearings. So cool, very cool. Value, I know this is a kind of more of a budget brand, so I'm thinking it's around the $30 to $40 range. So I will put the price of it, as I talk over this, I will put the price of it down here. Let's see, I'll put it right down here of what this actually costs on Blade HQ. But from what I understand, it is a pretty good value for what you're getting. Ball bearings, D2, G10. I forgot to mention that this is G10, and that plays into the ergos of the knife, which are very good. Your thumb hits some jimping right here, and then you have all your fingers going into one spot, and it really is really comfortable in the hand. And because of this cleaver style blade, you can really press down on some stuff if you need to. So great ergos. I think that was one of the most surprising things about the knife to me, is the ergos. Pocket clip. This is just a terrible pocket clip. Very, very bad. I mean, it's okay. Let's see how it does in some thicker pants. I guess I just don't like that much sticking up out of it, but the pocket clip itself, it does work, but it's just very shallow carry. And see if I can, yeah, can almost ring finger flick it. And the weight, this thing's gonna weigh a lot, I can tell you right now. Although they did mill out these steel liners, so that's always nice to see. It could weigh more than it could. So let me get the weight. Alright, the weight is going to be 5.4 ounces, so not too terribly bad. Actually, I want to compare it to this ABKT knife. So this is a little lighter. Alright, so yeah, that is hitting on all the things. Some other notes that I have, if I didn't say it already, the action is very good, snappy, and fall shut. I know I said fall shut, but it does have great deployment action. it came to me perfectly centered, which is great to see. Some things I don't like about it, I don't like this lanyard hole. I don't like how they have exposed metal like this, and that's what I was saying. It reminds me of the ABKT. Has that lanyard hole that's exposed metal. It just looks cheap, to tell you the truth. This is another D2 blade made in China on ball bearings, flipper, thumb stud deployment. Can't remember if I have a review up of this or not, but I will be doing a review. Just a shout out to Jack Farmboy for, I got this in a contest giveaway, so everybody check his channel out. Really appreciate it. Has really good content, and yeah, like I said, if I didn't review this already, I will be. And but yeah, this kind of reminds me of this knife, ball bearing D2 China made flipper, except this one is a lot more comfortable than this one, and this aluminum is very slippery, and the G10 is great grip. So if this is in your budget range, and if you like this kind of style of blade, and the colors and everything, I would recommend it, especially on the Action Ergos. That's where it really shines. It's not really for me, but it can appeal to some people, and Bestech, I think, is a good company. I could have done without this jimping right here. It's weird. The same with the jimping right here and here. I don't really like that kind of jimping, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a personal preference. It does have smaller jimping right here, which is the more conventional. So that's my review of the Bestech Hornet. You guys have yourself a good day. Talk to you later.